And Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest of the way.
You pull up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late, though. I spoke to him.
During Gervonta Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., a leaked audio clip captured a tense exchange between Davis and his trainer, Calvin Ford. In the corner between rounds, as Ford attempted to wipe sweat from Davis's face and offer instructions, Davis interrupted, exclaiming, "You gotta stop and listen to me." This moment highlighted a rare public display of frustration from Davis towards his longtime trainer, suggesting possible communication issues during the bout. The incident added to the night's controversies, including a disputed ninth-round sequence where Davis took a knee, citing hair grease in his eyes, which was not ruled a knockdown by the referee. Following Tank Davis's recent bout, a notable incident occurred between him and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford. As the fight concluded, Ford approached Davis, seemingly attempting to embrace him in a congratulatory hug. However, Davis appeared to sidestep this gesture, moving past Ford to engage with other individuals ringside. This public display of distancing has fueled speculation about potential tensions within the Davis-Ford partnership. The duo's relationship has faced challenges in recent times. Approximately 3 months ago, reports emerged suggesting a professional split between Davis and Ford. In an interview, Ford addressed the situation, stating, "People often fail to comprehend my suffering, my convictions, and my emotions regarding various matters. However, I possess that understanding." Concurrently, Davis offered his perspective on the separation, emphasizing a desire for personal growth and new directions in his career. He remarked, "The less people you chill with, the less problems you deal with."
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, "Fuck out of here, nigga." Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, "Our conversation is a secret. I don't want him to hear it," type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, "Don't touch me," type shit. Like, you see type shit.
In the fight against Lamont Roach, Calvin Ford, Tank Davis's trainer, pointed out that Tank didn't take his game to the next level as expected. One of the key issues was that Tank didn't capitalize on opportunities to dominate, and instead allowed the fight to remain competitive. Ford mentioned that Tank historically enjoys inflicting punishment rather than just securing knockouts, but in this fight, he didn't assert himself as much as he could have.
It just went like you said. It was we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, "Yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2." But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. Thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Roach, on the other hand, stepped up and showed his skill, making the fight more challenging. Ford noted that both fighters were taking calculated risks, but Tank didn't push the pace or impose his will in the way he had in previous fights. There were moments where he could have done more to separate himself from Roach, but instead, the fight remained close. Ford seemed to suggest that sometimes a tough fight is necessary to refocus and get back to the level where Tank belongs. Ultimately, Ford acknowledged Roach's preparation and resilience, highlighting that he took shots that would have hurt most fighters. However, the takeaway was that Tank could have done more to secure a clearer victory rather than allowing the fight to be as close as it was.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a pup and you praised him as a boxer and a man, what would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I'd like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all got to understand, them guys been doing it since they blew it. This might energize him again.
Oh, yeah. In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch.
Backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff's out the door.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Calvin before and for Coach Berry as well. You said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were little. And Roach, he stepped up for the cause. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And again, Tank history. I always sit there and tell you I don't like knockouts, like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them went take certain chances. Some of them take chances. You know what I'm saying? We seen. It was like we was on a boat, and it was just like this, But we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hack off to Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? He was prepared.
Yeah.
There were shots that he took that the average person would have went out on, and he took pretty much. Tank was sitting on the uppercut, and he threw it, and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So yeah, you got to give him credit.
The relationship between Tank Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford has recently been a topic of intense discussion among boxing enthusiasts. A notable incident fueling this speculation occurred during a recent fight, where Davis appeared to sidestep Ford's attempt at a post-fight embrace, choosing instead to engage with others ringside. This gesture did not go unnoticed, prompting fans and analysts to question the current state of their partnership. Social media platforms buzzed with reactions to this incident. One Twitter user, Nathan Apertle, highlighted a significant change in their professional dynamic, stating, "He made Calvin Ford's second trainer, and during the fight he told him stop telling him what to do. I knew it was going to be a bad night after that. Tank without Calvin equals not champion. Every time Tank has won a fight, it's been right after Calvin gave him instructions. Trying to be bigger than the program never works." This tweet underscores concerns that Davis's decision to demote Ford might adversely affect his performance in the ring. The duo's bond has been instrumental in Davis's ascent in the boxing world. Ford has been more than just a trainer. He served as a mentor and guiding figure throughout Davis's career. Any perceived rift between them could have profound implications, not just for their personal relationship, but also for Davis's future performances. During Tank Davis's recent bout against Lamont Roach Jr., a notable incident occurred between Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford. In the midst of the fight, as Ford attempted to provide guidance, Davis interrupted, asserting, "You gotta stop and listen to me." This exchange was captured on audio and quickly circulated, sparking discussions about potential discord within the Davis-Ford partnership. Observers and fans expressed concern over Davis's demeanor. Marcos Ville tweeted, "Tank telling Calvin listen to me. It shows disrespect." Such reactions highlight the perceived tension and raise questions about the dynamics between the fighter and his trainer. The incident has led to widespread criticism, with many emphasizing the importance of mutual respect and communication in a fighter-trainer relationship. Davis's public dismissal of Ford's advice is seen by some as undermining the foundation of trust and collaboration that has been pivotal to his success. While the exact reasons behind this exchange remain speculative, it has undeniably cast a spotlight on the internal dynamics of Davis's camp. As the boxing community continues to dissect this event, the future of the Davis-Ford partnership remains a subject of keen interest and concern. Ford acknowledged that his role in Davis's career had reached its natural end, stating that he had imparted all the lessons he could. He expressed that Davis had absorbed the necessary knowledge and experiences from their time together, suggesting that it was time for Davis to continue his path independently. Ford described their collaboration as an amazing journey, highlighting the successes and growth they achieved over the years. This development has sparked discussions within the boxing community about the impact of their separation on Davis's future performances. Fans and analysts alike are curious to see how Davis will navigate his career without Ford's guidance, considering the pivotal role Ford played in shaping Davis's boxing prowess.
My journey's crazy. That's why I said that. I said, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone, and all the stuff that I went through, preparing me for where I'm at today. You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Calvin Ford, the longtime trainer of Tank Davis, has always been a steadfast supporter of his protege, even during periods when he wasn't directly involved in Davis's training camp. Prior to Davis's recent bout against Lamont Roach Jr., Ford expressed his unwavering support, anticipating a stellar performance from Davis. He believed that Davis had the requisite skills and mindset to secure a decisive victory. However, the fight culminated in a majority draw, an outcome that neither Davis nor his coaching team had envisioned. The bout was marked by unexpected challenges, including a controversial ninth-round incident where Davis took a knee, attributing it to hair grease, impairing his vision, a move not deemed a knockdown by the referee. In the aftermath, Ford maintained his supportive stance, acknowledging the unforeseen hurdles that arose during the match. He emphasized the importance of resilience and learning from such experiences, reinforcing his belief in Davis's potential to overcome setbacks and continue his ascent in the boxing world.
What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You get what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push things so I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back, and everybody keeps saying, they changing up stuff. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do, you know?
Going into the, the training camp, how was it? Or you said yes, you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it, splitting the time? Or how's it going to be splitting the time to
No, this is
Saturday
something
night?
that we do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know that's all I got to do is speak. Then take out history since he was a kid.
Calvin Ford did not oversee Davis's preparation for the recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr. This absence led to widespread speculation about a potential split between the duo. Addressing these rumors, Ford explained that he was dedicating time to training amateur boxers, a pursuit he finds deeply fulfilling. Despite not being in Davis's corner for this bout, Ford expressed unwavering support for his former protege, stating that he anticipated a strong performance from Davis. However, the fight concluded in a majority draw, an outcome that neither Davis nor his team had hoped for. This result has intensified discussions about the impact of Ford's absence on Davis's performance and the future trajectory of his boxing career.
That little break in between you guys not being, was there kind of a family fondness where?
No, he came to see me. Dad, slow down, I'm worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me, both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs?
Yeah.
All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't do. It was something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us, to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head biggest gym and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, what it's about, the fight.
The recent majority draw between Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. has sparked discussions among fans regarding the impact of Davis's separation from longtime trainer Calvin Ford. One Twitter user, JetLifeGeneral, commented, "Calvin Ford didn't train Gervonta Davis for this fight, so the results show their connection and mentality. Davis wasn't there as a fighter. His head was somewhere else." This sentiment reflects a broader concern that Davis's performance may have been affected by Ford's absence. The fight itself was closely contested, with Davis taking a knee in the 9th round due to an eye issue, though it was not ruled a knockdown by the referee. Punch statistics indicated that Roach landed more shots overall, while Davis was more accurate. Ultimately, the judges scored the bout as a majority draw, allowing Davis to retain his WBA lightweight title. The exact reasons behind Ford's absence from Davis's corner remain undisclosed, leading to speculation about potential changes in their professional relationship. Some fans believe that the lack of Ford's guidance may have contributed to Davis's less-than-expected performance. As Davis's career progresses, observers will be keen to see how his training dynamics evolve and what impact this will have on his future bouts. Calvin Ford has consistently demonstrated a profound understanding of Tank Davis's psyche, knowing precisely which motivational triggers to activate to transform him into a formidable force in the ring. This deep-seated connection has been pivotal in Davis's string of victories, with Ford emphasizing their mutual comprehension during training sessions. However, in the recent bout against Lamont Roach, Davis appeared distracted, lacking the focus that typically characterizes his performances. Observers noted that without Ford's presence, Davis seemed less engaged, leading to a performance that fell short of expectations. This deviation underscores the significance of their partnership in maintaining Davis's competitive edge.
Just did. We got off the canvas once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about do you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. But let's see. April the 22nd. Can Ron deal with it.
Prior to his bout with Lamont Roach Jr., Tank Davis addressed circulating rumors about a rift with his longtime trainer Calvin Ford, assuring fans that their relationship was intact. However, during the fight, an incident occurred where Davis was heard shouting at Ford, suggesting underlying tensions might still exist. Such public displays of discord can be indicative of unresolved issues between a fighter and their trainer. The outburst during the match implies that, despite public reassurances, Davis may still harbor grievances towards Ford. This incident has led to increased speculation about the stability of their partnership and its potential impact on Davis's future performances. The dynamics between a boxer and their trainer are crucial for in-ring success. Any lingering discord can affect strategy, morale, and overall performance. Observers and fans alike will be keenly watching how this relationship evolves and whether they can reconcile any differences to maintain Davis's trajectory in the boxing world.
I ain't even want to ask you that question on camera. What? I'm talking about family at this point. Because you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late, though. I spoke to him.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right, because
I just seen Calvin, too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life.
And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know.
Yeah,
so I ain't, but you already cleared it.
Tank Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford share a relationship that transcends the typical coach-athlete dynamic. Meeting when Davis was just 7 years old, Ford became a pivotal figure in his life, guiding him through the challenges of Baltimore's streets and nurturing his boxing talent. Ford has often remarked that Davis views him more as a father than merely a coach, underscoring the depth of their bond. However, recent developments have strained this once solid relationship. Prior to his bout with Lamont Roach Jr., Davis assured fans that any past issues with Ford had been resolved. Yet, during the fight, tensions surfaced when Davis was observed shouting at Ford in the corner. This public display of discord has led to speculation about unresolved grievances between the two. Such incidents highlight the complexities inherent in mentor-mentee relationships, especially when personal bonds intertwine with professional commitments. The evident strain between Davis and Ford serves as a poignant reminder of how personal dynamics can influence athletic performance.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking care of dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this sound? Oh, Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You understand? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.